I'm gonna do? I'm gonna join the SEALs. Alright, so we're gonna be doing David Goggins' insane pre-Navy SEAL routine that allowed him to lose more than 100 pounds in 90 freaking days. Also, if you don't know who David is, he is a certified badass and the toughest man on the earth. He got into the Navy SEALs. He is a freaking ultramarathon runner, and not to mention, he has the world record for the most amount of pull-ups in a day, which is 4,030. Plus, stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm gonna be tracking all my calories on this Apple Watch to show you guys at the end, because it's definitely not what you expected. So the first thing David Goggins does in the morning is he wakes up at 4:30. So we did the exact same thing. And the first thing he does after that is he has a banana. Yes, I did just eat a banana like that. Gonna be my last bite for a long, long time. Cool. Now it's 5 a.m. and we're gonna do an hour on the bike. Luckily I've got the Peloton here, so I'm just gonna put on some nice scenic route and get right in the groove. Bike ride is done. Honestly, it was quite chill. Burned like 200 and a bit calories in that hour. So yeah. Next up, the man would study for an aptitude test called the ASVAB. It was made by the Department of Defense, and he needed it specifically to determine if he was smart enough to get into the Navy SEALs. And growing up, he had a lot of trouble basically in school, so essentially he sat down like I'm just about to really drill this shit into his head. But the thing is, I'm not really interested in joining the Navy SEALs, so I'm just gonna respond to some YouTube comments and start editing this video. Alright, we are done that hour. The sun is coming up. Time to go for a swim. I just realized that 2 miles is 130 lengths of this 25-meter pool. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Like, I do know how to swim. I was on the high school swim team for like 2 years, but I've never swam this long. I was always doing like 50 meter or 100 meter, so this will be fun. So I messed up a little bit. I didn't know there was a class and they kicked me out, so I got like 50 laps in. I still have 80 laps left. Found another place that's like 9 minutes away, so we're gonna go over there and continue it up. Damn. Okay, next place. Never mind, I lied. And we're back. Wow. We did it. 1,100 calories later and freaking 130 laps. Done. It's crazy. It's like the time was just like going on forever. The only thing that like kept me going was like basically I split up the 130 laps into like 20 lap sizes. So like 2 laps in my head was 1, and I would just count to 10, and I knew at the end of 10 I got a break. So I basically just put it into bite-sized pieces, and yeah, it's done. It's I feel so proud, and I'm just like, oh great, it's time to go home and chill. Nah, it's time to drive home in the freaking Canadian winter and go do a workout. I think I'm gonna need to rest for a little bit first, but let's go get it done. Alrighty, so we are back home. Time to start the full body workout. David is an interesting man, let's to say the least. Basically, like you and me would go to the gym. We would do 3 sets of like say 6 to 10 reps of a certain exercise. Instead, David does 100 to 200 reps. I'm not gonna do 200 reps. Let's go for 100 reps, and we're gonna do 5 different exercises to hit our shoulders, our chest, our back, our quads, and our hamstrings. I was really underestimating doing 100 reps of those 5 different exercises. I finished 3 rounds, and I feel like I've definitely bit off more than I can chew, especially because there's still 4.5 hours of cardio left. I'm gonna cut it here at 3 rounds, so that's 1,500 reps, and I burned around like 400 calories. During this workout was literally like the hardest thing ever for me. So many times my mind was just telling me, give up, go rest, you need to chill. And I kept telling myself, no, I'm doing this. I set my mind to do this, and I'm going to do this, period. Like David Goggins has this rule, it's like the 40% rule. And essentially whenever you feel like your mind wants to give up, you still have 60% left in the tank. This is just such a good example of that. Like I think a lot of people think about like this whole routine, they're like, what the heck? That's not possible, but it is. Anyways, I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and then we're gonna get to the next thing. Okay, so now we got 2 hours on this bike, but David would basically study at the same time, so I'm gonna keep doing some work for this video, and I'm gonna be cycling pretty freaking slow, cause yeah, as mentioned many times, I gotta pace the heck out of myself. Okay, we are done. I am so freaking hungry. I just want to eat. I just want to be done with this. I just want to take a bath and use my massage gun. But we're gonna keep going. I just got to do basically a 2-mile run. Usually David does from 2 to 6 miles, but it is currently an ice storm outside. So I'm gonna throw on my hiking ice spikes, and we're gonna go for a run. And then I can finally eat a real meal for the day. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay. The time has come. This is my first and last meal of the day. Holy shit, I am so excited. So David would really just eat ketogenic stuff. So basically there's no carb dense stuff on the plate here. And if you excuse me, I'm going to go to town on this food. Yes. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was so good. Wow. I am so ready to be freaking done this. Just 2 more hours on this bloody bike, and then I can freaking crash into my bed and go to sleep forever. Let's finish up this last 2-hour ride, because good old David likes to do this after eating, before bed. I don't understand why, but we are going to do it. Mission accomplished. I'm literally gonna collapse. Alright, it is the next day and I've fully completed David Goggins pre-Navy SEAL routine for the entire day. Holy shit. That was just pure insanity. But I'm so proud of myself, and it's just a clear example of how incredible the body is and how you can basically push through the mind even when you're constantly telling yourself over and over, give up, give up. There's like an override function. I'd constantly be visualizing this exact moment the next day, feeling that sense of success and joy that I accomplished this, and that's what held me through. Also knowing that David was able to do this for 90 freaking days. I was like, if this guy can do it for so long, why can't I do it for one day? And on that note, yesterday I burned like just active calories, 3,361 calories. Jeez. So yeah, man, hats off to you. Like, I have no idea how David was able to do this for so long. The man is truly a beast. So I don't expect to be doing this again. This is just an example of how far I can actually push the human body. And personally, I don't think this is the smartest way to lose fat. I actually think it's like there's better ways of doing it. And ideally you want to lose fat and be at a caloric deficit at a gradual amount. You don't want to be losing insane amount of weight. Well, yeah, it's a lot of freaking calories. Anyways, don't forget, you can accomplish anything you want. Take this same mindset and apply it to other things. It doesn't just have to be physical training. It's whatever your goals and dreams are. Remember that, pass through those mental barriers. Don't let them hold you back to do what you want to do. And literally after all of that stuff, I need to freaking recover. I've been using my massage gun. I took a hot bath and I'm gonna go do some cold showers. If you want to go see my experience of doing cold showers for 7 days using the Wim Hof method, check that video out here. All right, see you guys.